It's Gorman in the Morning with Fletcher and Ryder. Now, 92 KQRS.
Gorman in the morning. Good Monday morning. It is February the 16th. If you work at a bank, go back to bed. Glad to be with you. I'm here with Paul Fletcher.
No bank here.
Ryder?
So weird talking to you guys.
Any guesses on what episode of Gorman in the Morning we're about to embark on?
Dos Centros.
There you go.
I don't know what that means.
Number 200.
But it's 200.
Yes.
200.
Nice work.
Nice job, Paul. Nice job, Ryder. Nice job, Steve.
There
We've
we go.
made it.
Wow. Remember to give ourselves some grace. That's what all the mental health experts say.
Right.
Don't forget yourself when you're handing out grace. Wow,
That's
right
right.
on.
That's cool.
That might be the least favorite thing that our boss
I know.
has in meetings with us.
$199 in the rear view. Get out of here.
Wow.
I mean, I'm genuinely shocked and astounded and pretty happy about that.
Is this puberty yet or not?
Man, we're getting there.
Oh,
Okay.
not even. I think we're at toddler stage, boys.
Okay, all right.
That's
all
a good
right.
point.
All right.
I am
So
wearing
just-
big boy pants for whatever that's worth.
That's great.
But I've been wearing those for a while. Let's get to it. I'm feeling Minnesota. Paul, please, some headlines.
The Mall of America has announced a new program they're calling Park, Shop, and Fly, which offers overnight long-term parking for MSP Airport. They're calling it a secure, convenient, and cost-effective alternative to more familiar airport parking, which happens at $12 per night. On site, it'd be $30. Shuttle options range from $19 to $23. So if you want to save some bucks, park over at the Mall of America.
That's what they call a bargain.
In a recent interview, former President Barack Obama said he believes aliens are real. Here's a clip.
They're real, but I haven't seen them, and they're not being kept in, what is it?
Area 51?
Area 51. There's no underground facility unless there's this enormous conspiracy, and they hid it from the President of the United States.
Okay. You're doing an interview. It's a podcast. You have the former president there, and he goes, well, they're real, but, and then you just let him go with that and don't go, I'm sorry, let's circle back to the first two words.
Yeah.
They're real?
Yeah.
Dude, who's interviewing this guy and not who missed out on Journalism 100?
Well, yeah.
Follow up!
Yeah, 100%. Obama added that his first question after becoming president was, where are the aliens?
Yeah. Okay.
And they still didn't. He did 2 terms, and they didn't tell him.
No.
Apparently
Damn.
not. Some record store in town down in the valley. You've heard of them, yeah?
I'm well aware of Down in the Valley.
Well, they're obviously pretty great at, they do community events. They got live shows, they do record store day, all that kind of cool stuff. But now they're really more than just our favorite record store. They've launched their own record label, the Old 96er Records. I even love the name.
Yeah, baby.
Does everyone recall where the old 96er is coming from?
Oh, yeah.
What's the old 96er?
Oh, that's our world-famous Paul Bunyan's Blue Ox steak. It is a 96-ounce prime-aged beef steak. And if you or any member of your party orders the old 96er and finishes, everybody eats for free.
The old 96er.
Yes.
The Old 96er's first release is going to be a limited edition 7-inch 4 rare live Meat Puppets EPs, all on colored vinyl.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool.
So they're coming out at 4 different stores. So, giving some love to some other record stores across the country. I'm pretty sure the reason this deal went down, it's a Mr. Ryder thing, is because Dennis, the Meat Puppets lawyer, and Steven like sharing pictures of their cats. I'm pretty sure that is the only reason that this deal is going down.
That's as good a reason as any.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Man.
Why not?
You like cats? I like cats. Meat Puppets 7 inches, everybody. Let's go.
And then you include Chet Ripley. It's a win-win-win-win-win.
Absolutely.
This is going to be coming out on Friday, March 6th, which just happens to be Mr. Ryder's birthday.
Sweet.
Yes.
Oh, look at that. What a gift to himself.
I think so.
According to a source, a glove containing DNA evidence that was recovered roughly 2 miles from Nancy Guthrie's home appears consistent with a glove worn by a person seen in the doorbell cam video from the morning she disappeared. So hopefully positive momentum.
Wait. Hold on. The glove contains DNA from the person in the video because they got other DNA at the house from the same guy, they're saying? I mean,
they're saying a glove containing DNA evidence that was recovered roughly 2 miles from her home appears consistent with one of the gloves worn
from
the
video. Got
Yep.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
So like I said, hopefully just, it's positive momentum, hopefully.
Check.
The city of New York will co-name a street in Greenwich Village Jimi Hendrix Way in honor of Jimi and the location of Electric Lady Studios. Janie Hendrix, sister of Jimi and president of Experience Hendrix LLC, spearheaded the effort for the co-naming alongside musician Stevie Van Zandt and writer Jeff Slate.
Yeah, what took you so long?
Pretty cool.
Right?
I've been to Electric Lady Studios several times, and if it had been on Jimi Hendrix Way, I would have been even happier.
Right. Mm-hmm. And it coincides with something that Stevie Van Zandt's got going on. Teach Rock. It's a nonprofit educational initiative launching a new lesson on Jimi Hendrix to coincide with the co-naming event, aiming to connect young minds with history and creativity through music. So
Beautiful.
Wins all the way around. A man from Wisconsin has taken an old retired porta potty and transformed it into his own ice fishing shanty.
When you're on the job site and all you have is a porta potty, it's 0 degrees out. You're sitting on it and you're freezing, and you're thinking, well, I might as well just be on a lake fishing. I just like sitting in here and jigging for fish, and I can do it all day. I got the heater up here, and then I got a little cabinet for the electronics here, and then my jigging holes. But yeah, I got the TV mount here, and it actually holds heat pretty well. And when I first made it, it had a flat seat, so it wasn't real comfortable. So I contoured it so it kind of hugs your butt. Just relax, I'm not at work, so that's good.
Yeah. So that's good.
Oh, my God. By the way, if you were curious, and I know you are, he's calling it the Crappie Shack.
That makes sense. I like that
Spelled
one.
just like crappie, of course.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Go Wisconsin.
Yeah, Crappie Shack. Let's go. Ski jumpers at the Olympics are having to wear microchipped suits and get scanned to measure the space between their legs. These are new measures put in place for the Winter Olympics after a crotch-enlarging scandal, quote-unquote, rocked the ski jumping world at the 2025 World Championship. The Norwegian team got caught adding extra fabric to the suits worn by their top 2 male athletes. Doing this creates more surface area so the athletes can catch more air, glide longer and farther, and add several more feet to each jump.
So
this is just the dudes, to be clear.
So the difference between good and great is a cod piece. That's what you're telling me. Here. This is reason enough to pay attention to the World Championships. Normally, it's only the Olympics we care about. We got to start getting more involved on a year-to-year basis.
Clearly.
Man, these dudes are stuffing their joints. This is good. This is exciting stuff for me.
Okay, I've got more detail for you too.
Because I do want to make this point. Ski jumping used to be way better when they didn't know what they were doing. It's way too scientific now.
Okay.
When's the last time someone crashed? Like the 90s. When I was a kid, that agony of defeat was not like a one-off. That happened all the time. People crashed all the time.
They should put little dots on the track when they land, because I guarantee you they all land within like 6 inches of each other. It's crazy because it's so scientific.
Yeah.
But check this out. To prevent any cheating at the Olympics, each athlete is wearing a tamper-proof microchips in their suit, and 3D scanning technology will be used to measure the space between their legs.
Fair enough. There's your thigh gap.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, I love this. Although they're still trying to cheat, apparently. They've injected, there are some that they say have tried to inject hyaluronic acid into their genitals or fill their pants with modeling clay.
Are they trying?
Yeah.
Well, then they're cheating.
Yes.
Those two things go hand in hand.
Yeah,
right.
This was the story that I heard. This was the big problem, was them actually doing the injections to get around them checking the suits.
Unbelievable.
Man.
Seriously.
I mean, I guess in Norway, like being a ski jump champion is not unlike being an NFL winning quarterback here. It's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently. That's what I got.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All the freshky fishky you can eat for life with a gold medal.
That's right.
Hey, let's talk about those Winter Olympic Games. Otherwise, Minnesotans in action today. Women's curling. Team Peterson at 12:05 against Italy. Women's hockey versus Sweden. The U.S. women at 9:40 a.m. this morning. They boat raced Italy, as we imagine they would have over the weekend, 6-0.
Yep.
In men's hockey, former Wild player Kevin Fiala, now with the L.A. Kings.
Man, that's brutal.
Ugly broken leg against Canada. He's out for the rest of the NHL season. I mean, he's out for a while.
Yeah, that sucks.
It was bad. You hate to see someone break a leg anywhere. If he was doing it for the Kings, it's no better or worse. But you know that the Kings are like, yeah, did we really need to send him to the Olympics?
Right.
We're paying them. They're not.
Yeah.
But Team USA is undefeated. They trail only Canada only because of a goal differential. The Americans will play on Wednesday. The men will play Wednesday against the winner of tomorrow's Sweden-Latvia game. NBA All-Star game last night. Shockingly, kind of worth watching. It's really become the least interesting part of the NBA calendar. And with the new format, with the round robin, USA versus the world, 3-team format, Victor Wembanyama, the French superstar for San Antonio, he basically threw down the gauntlet and said, I'm here to win, and I ain't got no time for all these American spoiled pompous. He just went off.
Well, good for him.
And everybody stepped up and said, okay, we'll play really hard. And no one, and who but Anthony Edwards comes away with the MVP for the day.
Nice.
There was an awful lot of effort, which in an NBA All-Star game has been what's been missing for about 30 years. Edwards, a 4-time All-Star. The man already has Olympic gold from 2 years ago in Paris, 2 Western Conference finals in straight seasons, and now for the first time an All-Star MVP. After the game, somebody asked him, in the grand scheme of things, what does this mean for Timberwolves fans in Minnesota?
It means a lot. I love Minnesota, and I know Minnesota loves me. So, I said I wasn't going to put on a show for them, but I gave them a show. So,
yeah, you
appreciate y'all, Minnesota.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you do. Michael Jordan, unlike a lot of NBA legends, was not at the All-Star game because he was at the Daytona 500 as the owner of the winning team.
Oh, wow.
The worst owner in NBA history, Michael Jordan, the worst owner in NBA history is now a Daytona 500 winner.
Go figure.
The team he co-founded with Denny Hamlin in 2021 now has basically the Super Bowl of NASCAR. And you can see that guy, he was happier than he was when he got that 6th ring with the Bulls.
He likes winning, that's
he
for sure.
He certainly does. 30 years ago today, in the world of golf, a scene unfolded at a tournament that Americans are still reeling over.
The price is wrong, bitch.
I think you've had enough. No? Now you've had enough, bitch.
Happy Gilmore assaulting Bob Barker and having his ass handed to him. That movie came out 30 years ago today.
That's unbelievable.
I'm so old.
I don't know if that's the greatest cameo ever, Bob Barker
Short
jumping
list.
in there, but
It's on Mount Everest.
Definitely on the
definitely on the
list.
top 10.
1,000%.
It's most unexpected. Wait, I can't believe what I'm watching.
Right.
In chronological order, there's 2 that are that big to me. There's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in Airplane.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that
The
was good.
surliest player in NBA history suddenly has a sense of humor, and he's really funny.
Right.
And he's flying a plane wearing his Lakers shorts and knee pads. And then Bob Barker showing up 2 times where I sat in a movie theater and went, my brain is not processing what I'm seeing.
Right.
Spectacular.
Yeah, agreed.
Independence. Come on, Independence. Glad to have you with us this morning.
The right nestled next to the lake that I once accidentally stuck a fishhook into my buddy's dad's ear.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I can't cast for crap.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I threw it right into his
into
ear.
the earlobe, up on the cartilage up top.
I think it was the kind of up on the ear, the high part of the earlobe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair
Did
enough.
you give him a piercing? Was it like free
did it
piercing?
go through?
Yeah.
It was. Yeah. You know what? I don't have Steve's recollection. It was in there. I don't know if it went all the way through.
Wait, how old were you?
12, 13.
Oh, so you blocked it out. I get it.
Yeah.
Trauma's trauma.
Yeah.
Gorman in the morning. Coming right back. 92 KQRS. Streaming from 92KQRS.com. Gorman in the morning is back. 92 KQRS.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, one of the birthplaces of the democracy that we cling to in the United States of America. It's got a lot of history there.
Yeah, the big bell and
Got the
everything.
Liberty Bell and
Yes.
everything.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Bit of history. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little something.
The home of Joe Frazier, who they repurposed as Rocky Balboa.
Right.
You know, it's funny how that works.
Sure.
There's a bar in Philadelphia where over last week, doorman checking IDs looks down and he recognizes the face on the ID and thinks, wait a minute, I've seen this guy somewhere before. And that's because the driver's license claimed to be with a photo of Benjamin Franklin.
Oh.
One of the founding fathers, ladies and gentlemen, and listed his home address as Liberty Bell. And a kid was actually using that to get into bars.
Wow.
The bar owner in question, Jody Schweitzer, had some thoughts on what's going on lately.
That's the day that we're like, we're done. I have to preserve the bar. I have to preserve my license.
They don't know how to drink. They drink way too much. They throw up on the floor. They yell. They scream.
That's one of Jody's bar flies right there at the end.
They are the bar's response was to say, you know what? Forget 21. You got to be 25 to get in here. They're sick of young, ridiculous drinkers. 25. What do you think? Is it crazy to say you got to be 25 to get into a bar? I mean, I've been to Philadelphia many times, and honestly, no. For there, it's not crazy at all.
I was just going to say that. Yeah, it sounds like she knows what she's talking about. Probably saves her money in the long run.
There's a general undercurrent of pending malfeasance anywhere you go in Philadelphia. Wherever you are, it's like someone's getting ready to throw a punch at somebody.
And climb a light pole.
100% climb a light pole. That's exactly how it works there. The fake ID things, ChatGPT, TikTok are being blamed for the surge in fake IDs. Fake ID back in my day was simple. I went to my older brother and said, "Can I take your driver's license to Florida?" And he said, "Sure."
Yeah.
Got the same last name. I just had to remind myself what his birthday was, and there was no problem.
That's a pretty sweet plan.
Everybody
right there.
who doesn't have older siblings, very jealous.
Yeah. That's how that works.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Should we ban drinkers under 25? It seems to be a bit extreme. I don't know. I'm curious your thoughts. 651-989 Rock Luther Westside Volkswagen Talk and Text line. What do you think about the new run-in? I mean, fake IDs now are so much more advanced than they used to be. If a guy hadn't gone with Benjamin Franklin, maybe go with a lesser-known guy.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, go. I mean, seriously, go with just find one of those guys that no one talks about from back in the day.
Sure.
You know, there's got to be a guy named John Anderson on the Declaration somewhere. Want to go with one of those guys?
Sure.
Imagine
100%.
the chutzpah on the guy walking up and going, "Here you go." Yeah. No, that's me. No, that's my name.
Yeah.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know, did he do the hair? Did he get the look together to look like Benjamin Franklin?
Just put a hat on and say, "No, I'm really bald."
My buddy Teddy Murray had a nasty habit back in the day of drinking and driving, and he was aware of that. And he would say, "But I'm really good at it. Never had a problem. Never had a wreck. Nothing ever came of it.
Okay.
I'm not defending it. I'm just explaining it. But this is how bad it was. He went to get his new driver's license one year. Had to get a new license, and he walked into the DMV and had the photo taken with him skunked already, because when he drank, his eyes got a little bigger, and he always had a weird look on his face. And so when he was thinking ahead, well, if I get pulled over and I have that drunk look and the officer thinks I'm drunk and then he sees my driver's license, he'll realize that's just what I look like.
Wow.
I would have never thought of that.
I know, and I thought I'm horrified and impressed.
Yes.
Man, it's not a fake ID, but it's a fake sober ID, I guess is what you'd call that one.
Somebody
Take
living in the
stones.
year 3030 there.
No kidding, right there.
Take stones to go to that level.
It's like a classic case of if you just applied your genius for good.
Yeah.
Think how far you go in life.
Right.
So it is President's Day. Let's talk about greatest presidents of all time, not in Washington, but in Hollywood.
Okay.
You're right.
Or anywhere else they make movies and or TV shows. Greatest fictional presidents. And I would love to know your thoughts. You can text us on the Luther Westside Volkswagen Talk and Text line, 651-989 Rock. First one that comes to mind, don't think, just blink and say it. Paul Fletcher, who is it?
Mr. David Palmer. He was played by Dennis Haysbert in the show 24.
Okay.
Is that the State Farm guy?
That is the State Farm guy. Also,
All right, there
Pedro
we go.
Serrano from Major League, I might add.
Oh,
he sure was.
Couldn't hit the curveball. He hit the straight ball very much. But
Jobu.
Yeah,
man.
Ugh.
I
like that dude. This is a good pick.
He lasted quite a few years in 24, had his life threatened 3 times, credible threats.
Okay.
Ultimately was assassinated in season 5. Spoiler alert.
Well, having never seen the show, I now know that I got 5 seasons with the guy.
Yeah.
How many seasons are there of 24?
8, I believe.
Wow.
And then there's like add-ons and crap.
Okay, I was going to ask if that included the add-ons or not.
Yeah, no, I think there's 8 true seasons, and then there are 1 or 2 add-ons.
But he wouldn't be in the add-ons.
No,
unless it was flashbacks.
Wouldn't. No, they sure weren't.
Yeah. Okay.
Man, he was good though.
Really?
Very much held the important. The people was very important to him. Like,
Got it.
For him to be taking care of the peeps. That was always the top of his mind.
Rock solid.
Very virtuous.
Ryder, what comes to your mind first?
It's from Air Force One, none other than Harrison Ford.
Get off my plane.
Yeah.
So good.
Can't say I'm 0 for 2. I've never seen 24, and I've never seen Air Force One.
Wow.
I know.
Only this. I would never say this about any other movie. Only watch it on a plane.
Oh, sure. That's a good point.
Yeah.
See if you can make that happen.
It's. I mean, Air Force One has its place, but you're not missing anything.
No,
It's
that's why I think
fine.
it's a great movie to watch on
For
a plane
sure.
when you
For
get
sure.
distracted by the beverage cart or whatever. You haven't missed a damn thing.
But it's also one of those damn movies that comes on just like on live TV, and you see it and you go, oh, I gotta watch some of this.
Well, sure you do. Yeah.
At least a little bit, yeah.
I got to go. I kick it old school. There's never a time when I'm not looking for a reason to talk about Peter Sellers, but Dr. Strangelove, one of my absolute all-time favorite movies. Of the 3 parts that he plays, I can't say that President Merkin Muffley's my favorite character. I mean, Dr. Strangelove himself is pretty incredible. Oh, yeah. But boy, one of the great lines in movie history as President Merkin Muffley sees a couple of guys having a bit of a dust-up, and it's classic.
Yes.
You can't fight in here. This is the war room. It's as good as it gets.
That's the place to fight.
By the way, Merkin Muffley. What a name. Google Merkin if you don't know what a Merkin is. Early 60s, man, they were getting some work done over the old comedy writers in Hollywood.
Don't Google Merkin on a work computer.
That's true. Yeah, not on a work computer.
Okay.
Dr. Strangelove, I can remember seeing it as a kid and thinking, this will be really funny when I understand it. Because it's, a lot of it was just going right over my head. Like it was on TV once when I was probably 12. And I was enjoying it, but I very much had that thought of there's way more to this than I'm picking up on right now. And there sure is.
Yeah. It's my dad's favorite movie.
Oh,
or
is
at
it really?
least he says Dr.
yeah.
Strangelove is his favorite movie. His actual favorite movie is Tremors.
Okay. Nothing wrong with Tremors.
No, nothing wrong with Tremors.
Nothing wrong with Tremors at all.
It instantly makes me giggle.
Yeah, rewatch that one. It's Dr. Strangelove is epic.
I will watch Dr. Strangelove at the drop of a hat, and I will watch Tremors at the drop of a hat. So, I mean, your old man's going 2 for 2 with those. Let's think about it. What are some of the great ones? Another show, like everybody I know loved The West Wing so much. Martin Sheen's always getting props for the president he played on The West Wing. Mm-hmm. I have seen The West Wing, not religiously or consistently, but I've seen episodes. Yeah. And you can say you love him, but Aaron Sorkin's just writing these monologues for him. Every one of them is just like, wow, chef's kiss, man. That's fantastic. But the idea that any actual human being could say those things off the cuff so eloquently, no, I'm sorry. A little bit much.
So who's the president then? The character that's worth noting? Is it Martin Sheen or is it Aaron Sorkin that gets the credit?
No, it's Aaron Sorkin gets the credit. Aaron Sorkin and his bag of mushrooms. That's who gets the credit for that one. I always like the movie Dave with Kevin Kline because he's a presidential lookalike. Did you ever see that?
I know the plot, but I think I've seen scenes, but not the whole thing.
It's good. It's good. It's an easy, lighthearted romp. Okay. But basically, he's a guy who goes to parties and pretends to be the president. Looks just like the actual sitting president. The actual sitting president has a medical emergency, and the White House, trying to cover it up, just brings him in, and they're like, "You have to act like the president now." And it's like, I'm sorry, what? It's a classic, trope. Man way in over his head, bumbling somewhat, but a heart of gold, and he makes it all worthwhile. And then, of course, at some point, he and Sigourney Weaver, the first lady, find themselves in bed, and she's like, "You're not the president." Yeah, that kind of stuff.
That sounds like a solid foundation to me.
Oh, it's as good as it gets. A lot of suggestions here. Somebody wrote in Jeff Bridges in The Contender, and I just want to say I remember seeing The Contender in the theater, and it's a great movie. And I had no idea who played the president because it's about Joan Allen is running for president, and there's a sex scandal, and how is she going to handle it? And I didn't even remember that it was Jeff Bridges, but I bet he was great. But Joan Allen's incredible in that movie. I was like, wow, I forgot all about that one.
Nice.
Yeah. What do we got on the text line, Paul?
We've got from a 651 number, the Point Break presidents. That's brilliant.
Yeah, that's good. I like that
really
one.
Great.
That's good thinking right there.
Tubby coming in strong. Phil Hartman as Ronald Reagan on SNL.
Oh, my God. Man, that's great.
Dana Carvey then needs to get some mention for HW.
Yeah.
Well, Phil, the Reagan one where he's, Reagan was basically senile at the end of his term, is what the word on the street was. Or he found out later he was actually literally had dementia at the beginning of it.
Okay.
But Phil Hartman played this. There's the skit where he is Reagan and he's the bumbling, like there's a photo up and he's like, okay, kids, come on in. And he's just, and then like they shut the door and the staff comes in and he's like, all right, now. And he takes over the world and he calls out all the geopolitical ramifications of everything they're doing. And then the minute a journalist shows up, he goes back to the bumbling old grandpa. That's Phil Hartman. That's apex Phil Hartman. Although I will say, Phil Hartman as Bill Clinton stopping into the McDonald's on a jog,
that's right.
where he eats everybody's food. My God, that's back when skits would be like 9 minutes long, and they weren't worried about how quickly you could get in and out. Incredible.
And Ryder, you mentioned Dana Carvey as George Bush, but also Dana Carvey as Ross Perot. I know he wasn't actually a president.
No, it was good.
I don't like it unless I can touch it, taste it, feel it, pass through my Lauren test that. Like, it was just like, God, he was spot on with that.
Give me a pointer.
Yeah, absolutely. Steven says President Camacho in Idiocracy.
Oh, you know what? I haven't seen that in so long. I saw it like once and I thought it was good, but I don't even remember. But yeah, okay, all right. Now I'm just now I'm on a Phil Hartman. My whole brain has been taken over by Phil Hartman performances.
Okay, well we'll try to derail it here one more time. Mark from Eden Prairie says Michael Douglas in The American President was the best ever. Rob Reiner directed, great movie.
Annette Bening.
Yep.
Right? Yeah.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
Recency bias. Has anyone seen Michael Shannon playing James Garfield in the Death by Lightning thing on Netflix?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Oh, Death by Lightning on Netflix. Phenomenal.
Very good.
Only 4 episodes, and man, if you can watch the first one and not immediately roll into the second one, I don't know who you are.
Right?
It is so good. It's crazy how good that show is.
Yeah.
One that just came in from Pennsylvania, 717, said, I just turned on, so I don't know if you've mentioned him already, but Bill Pullman in Independence Day.
Pullman. Bill Pullman. Regularly confused for Bill Paxton. Just 2 guys named Bill with a letter P, and they really don't look at all alike, and they didn't play the same kind of parts, and everyone was always like, which one's which? Pullman, great. That's you know what they call that? That's a good pull. See what I did
One
there?
last one. Yeah, that was a good
Let's
pull.
have it.
That was a good pull, man.
Yeah.
Pear checking in. He was out with us last Thursday. He said, I'd love to see Mayor Goldie Wilson from Back to the Future move on to be president.
Wow.
I like the outside-the-box thinking.
Yes.
Solid pull.
Fair enough. That'll work.
Gorman in the morning. Coming right back. 92 KQRS. Streaming from 92KQRS.com. Gorman in the morning is back. 92 KQRS.
Gorman in the morning. Minnesota's 92 KQRS. Monday morning mixtape time. We're just kicking this bad boy off. We got many hours to go before we sleep. You can load it up on the Luther Westside Volkswagen Talk and Text line 651-989-ROCK. Today's mixtape. Rock songs where the title of the song does not appear in the lyrics anywhere. So, Ryder, first one that comes to mind.
All Led Zeppelin edition today?
Oh,
no,
you're right. All Led
comes
Zeppelin.
to mind is this one. You guys are just going to have to trust me. He never says these words because I know you can't really understand him. Smells like Teen Spirit.
Yeah, that's right. He doesn't, does he?
No.
Wily bastard.
Yep.
Man.
Clever kid.
That's a good way to come out of the gate swinging for the fences.
Try
for sure.
Beat that.
Fletcher, what do you got?
Well, a few came to mind, but it's Monday. Maybe everybody's dragging themselves out of bed. I figured we could use a good woohoo. Blur's
sure.
song, too.
Man.
Everything in the song references two. It's second on the track listing. It's 2 minutes long. It's got 2 choruses, 2 verses. Everything's 2.
Yeah.
Except they don't say song 2.
Wow.
I mean, it helps get you going in the morning.
Yeah. I remember hearing this song the first time and just being so jealous. Why can't my band have a song like that? Just straight up woohoo, and it's fun, and you hear it once, you're like, that's my favorite song of all time. Yeah. Doesn't matter what he's talking about. Yeah. Just a chorus of woohoo.
It's a song.
I tend to go with the first. I don't think I just blink and answer. And the first one that came to mind for me, got to go back. 40 years this year. No, 41, I think. This was before the Queen is Dead album, right? This is 85.
So damn good.
Oh, and how soon is now? Oh, that's right. He never says those words. What a great title for a song about clubbing angst.
Right.
And you go home on your own, you live on your own, and you want to die. Oh, it's Morrissey at his greatest.
See, and I never even dug into those parts. I just go to the, that's all I need. That's all I need is that over and over again.
I saw an interview with Johnny Marr, and someone said, that effect on that guitar, like, what was that? And he goes, I've been trying to find it ever since we recorded it. He couldn't remember how he got that song. But, man, yeah, that song is a grinder. It just works. 651-989-ROCK is your Luther Westside Volkswagen Talk and Text line. A bajillion entries already so far. Another one occurred to me, a staple for the last 5 decades of rock radio, and that would be Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
Call me crazy. The words Bohemian or Raps, neither one appears in that song, if I'm not mistaken. But they definitely don't appear together.
No.
Correct.
And it probably would have gone horribly if they just named it Scaramouche while you do the Fandango or
That's
whatever
true.
he's saying.
Right. They did. It was a good idea to name it Bohemian Rhapsody.
Compared to some of the other choices of the words that are in it, absolutely. 100%.
Sure. Just a poor boy. Wouldn't have been. See, that would have been. What are we singing about? Sandwiches now? What are you doing, dude?
What? Mama just killed a man? DJs don't want to say that.
They don't want to say that.
No.
No, they don't.
They could have called it Galileo. That would have worked.
They could have.
Sure.
On the text line, throw a few my way, Fletcher. We got millions.
Yeah, we got a ton of suggestions. 715 says Nutshell by Alice in Chains. That's a nice one.
I like that one.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
Yes.
Adam Wick, Going After My Own Heart, says, I'm going to say Yellow Ledbetter by Pearl Jam, which is a great one. And you know what's actually funny is you can't even look up the lyrics officially for that song because no actual official lyrics have ever been published.
Right.
And
right.
Eddie never says the same words twice anyway.
Yeah, that's just his. That's his.
Is that the On a Wizard on a Way one?
That's his free form. That's his. That's just whatever he wants to sing about each night.
But maybe another really good one that we had come in though from Wally, Plush by STP is a.
Oh yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It didn't even occur to me. This is one of my favorites. It didn't even occur to me that he doesn't say plush at any point in the song.
Papa Paul coming in strong. A man after my own heart. Hocus Pocus by Focus. See, always my favorite as a child. There's no real lyrics in there. There's some yodeling.
The yodeling can't be interpreted as
maybe.
It means something in some language.
All I know is that there's 3, count them, 3 badass guitar solos and like 5 or 6 incredible drum breaks in that song. So It always works for me. And first things first, thanks to everyone for sending in song suggestions, both on Facebook and the text line. So many. The Luther Westside Volkswagen Talk and Text line was smoking. There were so many submissions. Facebook as well. Let's just get right to it. Here's side A for the day. Kicking it off, baby. It's good enough to start Led Zeppelin 4. It's good enough for us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Black Dog. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Still works.
And we could have just done a whole tape of Led Zeppelin songs.
So many. It's it's almost like, how do we not have the Immigrant Song on there? How do we not have, they just start all popping down.
My standby.
That's an extra bonus track.
Yes.
Right.
All right, getting back to it. Speaking of legendary British bands who ruled the world in the 70s, The Who, many submissions for this one. But it's not called Teenage Wasteland.
No, that's what I thought it was for a lot of years.
The song is called Baba O'Reilly.
Yes. There was a big fight in 11th grade English class one time.
Yeah, there was.
Over this whole thing.
Oh, boy. What was the fight? Just over what the title was?
Over what the title of the song was.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Sure. Kind of. These are all just so good. All right, let's move along, shall we? The Police with not the title track to their 5th album, Synchronicity, but Synchronicity 2 from the album Synchronicity, which, unlike Synchronicity 1, does not feature the word synchronicity in the lyric.
This one came in from Chris in Bloomington. Good suggestion.
Yeah.
Gotta love a band. Look, we got an album called Synchronicity, and side 1 starts with a song called Synchronicity, and side 2 starts with a song called Synchronicity 2. And you're like, wait, really? You could just do that?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Sure, if you use Roman numerals, yes.
And the two songs are pretty slamming. Synchronicity 1 is really slamming when that kicks in. Whew. But not applicable here because, of course, he uses the term.
Right.
Here we go. Didn't expect to see this one on the list.
This one comes from D.
Bandidos by Refreshments. Fair enough.
Supermodel.
See, this is. I love the mixtape. There's so many unexpected. People always bringing things in like, oh yeah, of course. Green Day. It's makes perfect sense. But yes, they never say the words "good riddance," do they?
This submission came in about 785 times. So too many people to list.
Yeah.
Although, you know what? I was going
to riddance, good. No, doesn't. Sorry.
I was going to put up resistance to this at first because technically in the parentheses, it's time of your life, which he does say.
But that's just the parentheses. But it's good riddance is the name.
Okay. All right.
All right. Let's go back to 1967.
Oh, boy.
Closing up Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, the Beatles, A Day in the Life.
Strangely Tubby submitted this one, as well as Brian from Panama City Beach and a bunch of others.
Yeah. Doesn't really get much better. John Lennon quietly going about.
Yes.
If you get the anthologies, the demo, just him on acoustic singing it, it's just incredible. Oh.
Noted.
Yeah. Bob Dylan, we got to get a little Minnesota representation here. Of course, the song that everybody on Earth also argued about in 11th grade class, it's called Everybody Gets Stoned. No, it's not.
No.
Rainy Day Women, number 12 and number 35.
Thanks to Serpico on this one.
Yeah.
Guys, this is such a great breakup in between this one, the first track, and the third track that we're about to get to. It's a good little palate cleanser.
It does the job. Does the job. Here's another one. 4 non-blondes. What's up?
Doug and Eric submitting on this one.
Interesting.
Among others.
She never says it.
No,
she says what's going on,
I
not
know.
what's up. Yeah.
What's up?
Would this be Cigarette Mom Rock?
Yeah.
It's only one song, though.
I think so.
Yes.
I think for sure. I think
Absolutely.
all members of 4 non-blondes have all had a cigarette within the last 24 hours. I'd be willing to bet that. Okay. Oh, wow. Here's a great one. STP, Stone Temple Pilots, a little Interstate Love song.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Those words do not appear.
No.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominations apparently are coming out this week. I think you're going to see STP and Alice in Chains for the first time.
Oh.
I think you should, certainly.
Yeah.
Nice.
Kind of wondering what's taking so long. 2 great rock bands not getting the love.
Stone Temple Pilots were just so freaking fantastic.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That works.
Man.
And then following that up, we got the marble-mouthed Ed Vedder himself, Yellow Ledbetter, Pearl Jam. A lot of people recommending this one.
Quite a few, yes.
Eddie himself can't tell you what the words are because they're different every time he sings it.
That's it. When he does it live, it's like part of Pearl Jam nerd fandom folklore.
Yeah.
That, it's made up every single time.
Yep.
In fact, there are no officially published lyrics to the song anywhere.
I don't know. I saw a video where they were syncing them all up to LinkedIn profiles. And
that's always good. That's pretty good.
Oh, those work pretty well.
Yes.
Yeah, depending on where you see him, he's just like,
We should just get Ed to sign off on the LinkedIn word names and just call those official lyrics.
Sure.
Kansas City is in 2 states at the same time. I don't know which one I'm in. Is it Kansas or Missouri? It doesn't matter. He sings about anything.
It's so great.
All right, that's a pretty solid Monday morning mixtape right there. Thanks for everybody for sending them in.
Gorman in the morning. Coming right back. 92 KQRS. Streaming from 92KQRS.com. Gorman in the morning is back. 92 KQRS.
Gorman in the morning, Minnesota's 92 KQRS. Here is the last word for President's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Which of the many U.S. presidents should we give a little tip of the cap to? How about Dwight David Eisenhower?
Sure.
Okay.
34th president, World War II supreme commander of the Allied Expeditionary Force in Europe, and a 5-star general.
Wow.
Fancy.
That's a lot of stars.
It is a lot.
His administration expanded Social Security, signed the Civil Rights Act of 1957, built the interstate highway system, created NASA, created the National Defense Education Act, which was responsible for a stronger science-based education from coast to coast. Sigh. He oversaw unprecedented economic prosperity. He was, in short, a badass. So for President's Day, here's Ike.
All right.
The cost of one modern heavy bomber is this: a modern brick school in 30 cities.
Oh, damn.
He wasn't saying that like it was cool.
That's mathin'.
Every gun that is made, every warship launched, every rocket fired signifies, in the final sense, a theft from those who hunger and are not fed, those who are cold and are not clothed. Oh, Ike, buddy.
Mic drop.
Pretty strong case for Ike being the badass of the 20th century.
Yeah.
So tomorrow on this very show, we're going to play a little Wisconsin, Texas, Florida, WTF for winter beer dabbler tickets.
I'm up tomorrow.
Let's go, Ryder.
All right.
Zach Parisi's going to be on the show tomorrow.
He was in a couple of Olympics, played some hockey.
He did okay for himself.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's kind of cool. Fletcher, what's coming up right now?
So I've got a couple of flyaway opportunities to this Rockville thinger, commercial free just after 11:45, and we'll start the 10 o'clock hour with a song from 1975, a song from 1988, and a song from 94, all of which very much have the title in the lyrics.
Okay, well, speaking of songs that don't, this one's going to make you sweat. This one's going to make you groove. Keep it right here on Minnesota's 92 KQRS.
Gorman in the morning is also Gorman on the go. Get the 92 KQRS app and stream live or catch the Gorman in the morning podcast anytime. 92 KQRS.